In this video, I'm going to share with you some common mistakes that realtors make when creating Instagram Reels. So keep watching to make sure you don't make these same mistakes and you get the most reach out of your Reels as possible. Before we get to that, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that button below and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video on social media for realtors. I myself have been doing social media for years, and because of the content I've created, I've had people contacting me to represent them as their realtor. Now, I found Reels have been getting a lot more reach recently, but I've also seen a lot of mistakes that are made by realtors that aren't getting them the reach that they deserve. So let's get into it. First off with your Reels is you need to have a plan. I know this sounds very simple and straightforward, but you'd be amazed at the amount of Reels I see where I can tell they didn't have a plan. You need to have basically that story, the middle, the end of your reel to know if you're telling a story, whatever you're doing, it's got to make sense. So if you just post a regular reel and there's stuff happening in it and people can't really understand what the heck is happening or what point you're trying to get at, that's where you need to figure it out. So sit down, whether it's with your phone or a pen and paper or even in your head, to plan out, okay, this is going to happen here, then this, and then I'm going to go to there. And then because of that, I'm gonna have this message in the description telling them and explaining a bit better. So I see a lot of them with no descriptions at all. We're gonna get into that here right away, and I'll talk about why that's important. All right, I've got my phone open here. Let's do a little screen record and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if you look on my screen here right now, I'm on my profile and here's some recent Reels that I've done. So let's open up this one. This is basically there one where I was just saying, okay, when realtors talk about they don't want to have to post, then I'm like, I'd like to leave. So you kind of get an idea of what's happening and my feeling of it. Now, when you go to the description, so if somebody was like, okay, what's he talking about here? This is where I kind of explain within there saying what I'm talking about. And in here I mentioned that social media is not as easy as just, you know, not doing much with it or not posting at all. You need to put in the time because unfortunately that won't work. And then at the end of it, I have a call to action. So I say, if you are willing to put some time into it, then you're going to want to click on my guide and download it, which you can find in the description of my profile. I can't put that link within the reel. It won't work that way on Instagram. So I have to direct them saying, go to my profile. So if they go to my profile, you can see that link right there, shawnbell.ca, what to post. If they click on it, it takes them right to that guide that I talked about of the best things to post on social media as a realtor to guarantee your growth of leads. So I created that reel. I have a call to action. Therefore, they know where to go, what they need to do. If I had just posted this and I didn't put any text on here, but I don't want to have to post. If I had none of that text or I didn't have anything in the description and all I had me was doing that video saying I'd like to leave, people would be like, what the heck is this about? It makes no sense. What's he trying to get at? But because I had that text talking about something and then in the description I explained it even further, it gave a lot more. People knew what I was trying to get at. And then, like I said, if you want somebody to take action from that, best thing to do is have a call to action. It could be something like what I said, go click on the link in my description, send me a DM. If you agree with this, comment with a yes, give me a like, anything like that. You notice when I'm doing any of my YouTube videos, I'm always saying subscribe, click that bell. I'm telling you what to do so that it's easier for people to know what I want out of them watching my video, which helps me grow my channel. So it's kind of a win-win for both sides. Hopefully I'm giving you enough good content and then you'll in return do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. And that's what I'm kind of doing on my Instagram here as well. If they need more information, they want more advice, go get my guide. In there I give some ideas for them as well. So yeah, make sure you have that description filled in, you've got a good call to action, and obviously that your reel actually makes sense. What are your favorite types of reels to watch? Comment below and let me know. Try to keep your reels entertaining and engaging to keep people watching. Don't just post a reel just to post something. If you're starting out, please, I do encourage to at least start and do something, because that's better than nothing, and then you learn as you grow. But don't be trying not to progress and not trying to learn new things and just keep posting the same thing all the time. To make a more engaging reel, you need to hook people right off the start and get them engaged. So if you're starting your reel, don't start it off and sit there for 20 seconds talking about nothing and then get to the point you're trying to make, and then there's the entertaining stuff. People aren't going to make it to that 20 seconds because they've tuned you out off the start right away. People are scrolling through their feed, they're scrolling through all these reels, and they stop at the one that catches their attention right away. So you need to figure out how to catch their attention, how to grab their attention, and keep them entertained, because if you can do that off the start, you're going to get a lot more engagement. From that, make sure to be always checking your analytics. So go to your analytics tab in your Instagram and see which ones are performing the best. If you have done 10 different reels and there's 2 that perform the best, and both those 2 have a common theme to them, do more of those. Double down on them, because those are the ones that are working. That's what your audience likes to see, and do more reels like that and your account will grow. Another common mistake that I see a lot of realtors make is where they'll just add random photos to their reel. They'll take a bunch of photos, they'll make it into a slideshow, and they'll create that into a reel. First off, one of the reasons this doesn't work is because when you have a photo, it's usually landscape style, and the way Instagram and the reels work is they are portrait style. So anything you are creating with a reel, the best ones are the ones where they're created within the app. They're not any other photos or videos being uploaded. So you want to make sure you have your phone sitting in portrait style and record it just like that. Do a video, do you mouthing to something, but don't just import media. It gives you it doesn't give a face to the page. It's just very generic. And again, the photos are going to be this way. So it's going to have black lines here and the photo just down there. And it's just not going to look very good and not very eye-catching. So make sure to record actual content straight from the app and do it from there. Don't just import those photos. Please don't. Now, like I said, reels are getting far more engagement than anything else on Instagram, more than any other post or any other content you put on there. So keep doing reels to grow your account. But if you're wanting more of a boost and wanting to grow it even more, then you're going to want to click on the link in my description below. In there, I have a free guide for realtors on how to go from 0 to 1,000 plus Instagram followers in 100 days so that you can create more profitable content. And when you're done here, don't forget to watch my prior videos that I've done on Instagram and Instagram Reels. And please, if this was beneficial, you know what to do. Give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and please share with your fellow realtor friends.